I found out that my seat had been taken over by some bratty kid. Just as I was about to lose it, a flight attendant came over, but instead of kicking the kid out, she took me straight to first class. At that moment, a woman named Ella was being harassed by a balding man sitting next to her. Out of nowhere, she pulled me over to sit beside her, and the balding guy finally stopped bothering her. Throughout the flight, Ella kept her head down working, while I was goofing around with the reclining seat, having the time of my life trying to get her attention. Neither of us could have imagined that an incredible connection was about to unfold. Just then, the plane suddenly hit some severe turbulence. The cabin started shaking violently, and all the passengers instantly panicked. Even the flight attendants weren't spared. As the shaking got worse and worse, the plane was plunged into complete darkness. Ella instinctively grabbed my hand. I didn't pull away, but I was just as terrified. I was so nervous I couldn't say a word, couldn't even breathe. In the end, the plane landed safely at its destination. Watching Ella gather her things and get ready to leave, I finally worked up the courage to ask her name. After learning her name, I felt incredibly happy. Watching her walk away, I realized I was starting to develop feelings for her. Ella was so accomplished and strong, while I was just an ordinary office worker. Right then, I happened to notice a USB drive that Ella had dropped on the floor. I immediately unbuckled my seatbelt and chased after her, but she had already gotten into a car and driven off. The next day, Ella walked into the office with confident strides. Her presence commanded admiring smiles from everyone around her. But behind her back, some people would mock her, calling her a clueless old woman who didn't know how to have fun. Ella didn't care about the gossip. She only focused on doing her job well and becoming the magazine's next editor-in-chief. But what caught her completely off guard was that the boss gave the editor-in-chief position to Jonah instead. Ella was shocked and confused by the boss's decision, since she was clearly the most qualified person for the role. But what the boss said next left Ella feeling defeated. The boss explained that while Jonah wasn't as capable as Ella work-wise, she had an outgoing personality and had built great relationships with all her co-workers. Plus, her creative thinking would help drive the company's future development and innovation. Compared to Ella, who always seemed so gloomy, Jonah had that energy and vitality. Faced with the boss's assessment of her, Ella didn't argue. She just silently accepted the reality. That evening, Ella was working late at the office alone. When she opened her computer to check some files, she was horrified to discover that her USB drive was missing. As she was freaking out, she noticed a note stuck to her computer screen saying that a guy had come by earlier to drop something off for her, but she had been too busy at the time and hadn't paid attention. Ella immediately dialed the number on the note, but at that moment I was partying at a bar with my buddies. I excitedly gave Ella the bar's address. Without hesitation, Ella headed straight to the bar.